Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing? How are we doing this morning? Let's wake up and get ready to go. It's another exciting day to make ours. Let's get on it. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Okay, let's do this. Let's do it. Who's coming in to join me this morning? Is anyone coming in to join me this morning? I'm all on my own. Good morning. Oh, Donna. Morning, Donna. Good to see you. Good to see you. Are you on your way to work? Are you travelling? So we're diminishing. Oh, I bet that is that Jill. Jill on the train. Are you on the train? Yeah. Good morning, Jill. Good morning. So how are the squats going, everyone? Sounds like you're doing really well on them. That's brilliant. Really good, really good. So Wellness Wednesday, our normal check-in. Do you need to make any appointments today? Do you need to just about to leave for work? Cool. Well, have a good day. I was just I jumped on the Gravities this morning, did my first workout with Sarah this morning and did a session with her on the Gravities. And I was there thinking, like, what a great start to the day. And I thought about, like, we've got whole, I know it's bizarre, but do you just sometimes wake up and think, we've got a whole day in front of us to make it absolutely our own and really make this day brilliant for ourselves. And it's, you know, we have this every single day, but how much do we actually stop and appreciate exactly what we've got ahead of us, exactly what opportunities we've got ahead of us? It's up to us, this life. We've got to take it. And it just sometimes, you know, just sometimes your memory gets jogged about that. And it's just up to us. It's that totally in our hands, really is, to make it a great day, to make everything really good. So, and it's a good way to start Wellness Wednesday, that is, because do you know that we are living longer, this is fact, but we're actually dying longer too, which is an awful thing to say, but it is the absolute truth, because we are sort of like, a lot of people are not really looking after the bodies the way that it should be looked after, and really taking control of the health like we are on this plan. And you know, so people are getting on tablets earlier and having diseases and living with diseases for a lot longer now than what they ever were before. So this is like hugely important to get this part, what I'm talking about today, is the nutrition part, really bang on, because it is a case of whether we, you know, this is what we eat will be the game changer as to whether we are disabled at some point or whether we are really able and really able to cope with life. Because, you know, it's the ultimate. What we put in our mouth is absolutely the ultimate essential thing as to how our body functions, and we forget the functionality of it sometimes. We forget that, you know, we wouldn't be moving, breathing without the right foods inside us. We've got to be, you know, we've got to be really focused on that a hell of a lot. So it's just checking in that we are getting the right balance and we're not missing any food groups that we are needing here as well. So checking in that you're getting your good proteins with every meal, your carbs and your fats, and then the vitamins, because if you get those in, your body will absorb vitamins loads better anyway. So we know that protein is an essential macronutrient, and the protein, by getting that through meat, eggs, fish, other sources of plant-based proteins as well, beans, different things like that, are an essential part of building and repairing the tissues in the body. So if there is any like glitches going on in our body, if we aren't focusing on what we eat, then, you know, we can't repair and fix ourselves. So they build and repair the tissues in the body, but they also transport any oxygen and the nutrients throughout the whole body. Your protein that you put in transports oxygen and nutrients throughout the whole body. And then it also helps the body produce the hormones and enzymes. And so, you know, again, hormonal issues such as thyroid, things like that, you know, are going to be, you know, so much helped by eating the right type of diet, eating clean food, clean eating. And, you know, there's also some evidence coming out as well, really, that, you know, that being just plant-based, I mean, you've got it both sides, really, but just plant-based. So I know on here, I don't think we've got anyone just plant-based, but just plant-based isn't good enough. That's what the news is coming out more and more now. But, you know, some plant-based people will argue against that. So if we know that protein is really good for the growth of your hair, your muscles, your bones. So if we've got any issues with hair going thinner and stuff like that, I saw a significant difference when I started So Lean and Clean and I started putting protein in my diet every single meal. Hair change was quite substantial in that at that time, and it is like, yeah, really important. Get the growth of your hair, muscles and your bones, and then your skin and nails. So again, it's got to regenerate, and it's amazing, isn't it, how much money that, you know, is spent on facials and all sorts of chemical peels and all sorts of stuff like that, and products, beauty products. But what we put in here is definitely the most important and actually the biggest game changer externally that we can see. And this is just, you know, this is an essential thing we've got to do, not going for facials and everything in it isn't, is it? You know, it's extra, but, you know, this is something that we have to spend money on. We have to do. So let's do it right. Let's buy the best that we can have. Let's really do that. I've never, to be honest, I've never scrimped on food in the house. I mean, my food bills are stupid, really, but I just don't believe it's something to scrimp on. You know, going back 2 years ago when I lost my brother, I know for a fact that if he'd have ate right, he would be still here today, and it's purely down to the food that he ate, because he just didn't eat. And that's why this has been what we put in. I'm passionate about eating the right stuff. So carbs are essential macronutrient as well. And some people think that we've got to go without carbs, you know, and that you'll lose weight fast. That's false. That's false, because essentially it's what the calories out, calories in. But the quality of carbs is important, and so that's why we recommend the good quality carbs that are the cleanest, so the least processed foods that we can have. So, you know, we actually process our own food. So by cooking, that's a process. So that's a process. But, you know, what we're talking about is ultra processed foods, by getting rid of those and stop buying like in packets. I'm a good one for vegetables, frozen veg. But some of them, you've got to check that some are using oils and things as well on those and your packets on your frozen veg. So just check that it is just pure frozen veg if you're using that. And I do think it's a great way to keep your vegetables in. And they actually seem to be cheaper at the moment, the frozen veg do. So the carbs are essential for your energy supply in your body. Yeah, you just won't function. You might have tried it yourself if you've ever done a carb-free diet. Oh my God. Well, it wrecked my running, absolutely wrecked my running when I tried that. I never actually got my running back to the quality that it was, because I'd got my fitness right up there, and I've been eating carbs and running really well and everything. And then somebody said like, oh, you know, lose a few pounds. So I thought I was always one for trialing something out, and I did it, and I wrecked my running, and you know, it took a long time to get it at a high level, and I couldn't get it back to that high level again after that, because I depleted myself from carbs over a a couple of months, and it's not the way to do. So make sure you're getting that. The carbs are broken down by the body into glucose, and they fuel the cells in our body. So this is really important. We have to have carbs as well. Some people that think that they upset the blood sugar in the work, but they don't. They balance the blood sugar in the body, but you've just got to eat the right carbs. As well, they're a good source of dietary fibre, which is essential for our gut microbiome. We know that, and we have to have, dietary fibre, and we get good improved digestion on that. And also it reduces, good digestion obviously reduces the risk of disease, so it's important to have that. So carbs they also help provide the vitamins and minerals. So, if we are eating properly all the while, we shouldn't need extra vitamin minerals unless the doctor's saying that we need them. We need the fats. Fats are important. Again, I tried a fat-free diet as well. I've done everything in the past. That's why I know how to talk about them. And like fat-free it's important. Your fats are important for hormones again and energy again, and they reduce inflammation in the body. So again, an essential thing. And they help transport fat soluble vitamins. So these are all really, really important. So I wanted to just come on and tell and reinforce again, remind ourselves, we all know, but how important what you put in your body is. Again, what's the big one? Are you doing it? Are we on it? Water. Water is the lifesaver. So let's really look at it. If you're feeling a bit sluggish, then you've got to always look to your food first to see what that. Look to your food, look to your water. There's the first two ones. So what are we eating today? Have we got them planned? What are we doing? And just look at that and think that it is medicine. This is medicine. And yes, we want to be living longer like we should do, but we want to be living healthy. And this is the way. This is the essence of living healthy, eating right. So let's do that. Let's do that today. All right. Wellness Wednesday, checking on all the things. Don't forget to have a great day. All right. See you later. It's 8 and we're off. Have a good one.